video, we told you, and Frank said that we go to Natanya, which is an hour away from us, on Mondays to do a soup kitchen. And it is a soup kitchen where they feed them hot meals. They also have clothes that they can go through and get clothes. Then there are fresh vegetables and all that, and bread that the farmers and all have brought in for them. And so the first time we went, they fed them, and then they gave them a little old dinky cookie. And I looked at that and I thought, that's pathetic. And so I told Brian, who's in charge, I said, Brian, I tell you what, we'll take care of desserts from now on. I said, I can make cookies and cakes and that kind of stuff. I said, I will make the desserts from now on. So every Sunday, basically, I cook cakes and then ice them on Monday before we go, or brownies. I have to make 2 huge cakes now, and I'm fixing to have to go to 3. They've never had carrot cake before. They love carrot cake. They love any chocolate cakes I make. They love chocolate brownies. And so we even have a couple that come now and they say, I don't want the food, where's the dessert? Because they've never had this kind of stuff that much, you know, so they truly do love it. And so that's what we do with the soup kitchen. So we go, we have set everything up, we deal with the people, you know, talk to them and love on them, and then we clean up everything. And so it's a full day for us to do the soup kitchen. So that's our Monday. Tuesdays and Thursdays we go see the kids. Wednesdays we go to the ladies. Fridays we have contacted a group that's for the blind, and they wanted someone to come and teach the young girls how to cook. Well, I was very excited about that, but they're closed on Fridays, and Fridays was the only day we had, and they couldn't find an interpreter that would come in on that Friday so I could do it. So when we go back, we're going to see if anything has opened up with them. My father was blind for the last 13 years of his life, so I really do have a heart for that. But Frank's the one that God told that we should do it. And then we went and talked to a lady who is going blind, and she works with them. And she said, well, if you can't do that, a lot of them just want someone to take them to the store or to just be a companion to them. So somehow they pray about that for us, that God will open a door that we can help with the blind on Fridays. And then Shabbat, we're at Shabbat service and working all the time there. When we have any time left, Frank's up weed whacking at our congregation and getting stoned, yeah. He had a man throw a rock and hit him in the back. He now thinks he's been stoned. So that's basically what a week in our life is like. And we go back on Monday. We cannot wait to get back. We normally stay in the States like 3 months when we come back. But when we left this time, we knew that war was coming. And we prayed and prayed, God, please don't let the war come while we're gone. We just feel like it's so important that we be there to be with the people, because that's how we feel like we would be helping, you know. And so we changed it from 3 months this time. We cut it down to 2. And so we're heading back on Monday. Please pray for us that we get in without any problem. And just keep us in prayer.
The Prime Minister, the reason why there hasn't been a war, because he's been wanting the U.S. to back him up, and they keep on saying sanctions, 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 sanctions. The Prime Minister has been waiting to see how the election came out, to see who was going to win. And I saw that he said today, we'll go by ourselves if we have to, and they're going to have to. But I tell you one thing. I read an article that says Israel has a BMP bomb. I don't know if you know what a BMP bomb is, but what it is you fire it over a country, 350 miles above that country, and explode it. And everything in the country goes electrically dead. So I can see this coming as that's what the plan is going to be, because when they can't fire back at us, we can just keep on dropping bombs and hitting every nuclear site they got. And we have if they ever try to do it to us, we have something to prevent them to do Iron
I've
Dome?
not heard of it.
Iron
at
Dome?
all. No, I've not heard of that. I don't know.
We have the Patriot missiles. That's about it. There's a battery about a quarter mile down from our house.
Now, they
I
have,
don't know about the
in
phone.
Israel, before we left, they had given out gas masks, which of course we couldn't get because we're tourists, so we ordered them off of eBay, Israeli gas mask on eBay, believe it or not.
And now we're thinking about getting hazmat suits because if Syria's weapons falls into terrorist hands, it'll probably be a chemical war.
We were going to take them back in our suitcases, and thank God, Frank mentioned it to one of the pastors, or Paul, I think he mentioned it too, and he said, don't dare do that. They're going to wonder what in the world you're doing coming in the country with gas masks. He said, mail them to me. So we mailed them to him, so now we have gas masks in Israel. I've been so shocked while we've been in the States at what little is said about Israel at all in the papers. When I tell people this, they say, unless you get Frank's updates or updates from someone else, you don't know that 80 rockets went into Israel week before last in one day, 55 another day. Syria dropped 3 rockets.
Mortars.
Yes, 3 mortars yesterday.
Yes, they also have their tanks up on the line.
So, war is there. It's going to happen. When? None of us ever know. We've been saying ever since the one in 2006, war's coming, because we knew it was coming again. But we've seen all the preparations this time. They've been having mock drills to see how long it takes the men to get into the bases. It's going to happen.
I asked Paul and our Hebrew pastor, I said, can Israel fight off 3-front attack? He said, we've done it before, we'll do it again. I'm telling you, there is a series against all odds. You would not believe the miracles that are going on during wartime. And I said three sides, okay, 3 fronts. Now Egypt has allowed Iran to send battleships into the Mediterranean Sea. 4 sides. We're surrounded. We are the smallest little tiny things above, around us is all Arab, and they want that little piece too.